I am Rafa Benito. You are watching the Redmen TV.
The general gist of everyone's thoughts, Jack, is just disappointment, dejection. How are you feeling? Any different to that, or?
I'd say I felt completely deflated, but we're hardly tumbling down off cloud nine, are we, at the moment? But what a flat performance that was. And I mean, I know David was talking about the mathematics of the group and the games that lie ahead and what our chances and so on are, but as I said at the time, that felt characteristic of what we're like at the moment. That was just really frustrating, and we just seemed short in practically every area, really. There were a few positives to take from it. That move towards the end was fantastic. In terms of the selection, I was a bit disappointed that Borini wasn't, first of all, starting, but then not involved later on. I thought he'd have been an obvious substitution at some point, but that didn't happen. And as I've mentioned a few times during the course of the season, I feel a touch like we're lacking a dynamic number 8, someone who's actually going to really break forward from that midfield. Henderson did that an awful lot last season and looked like he was doing it in the pre-season, but I just feel like that's what we're short of. There was a really frustrating moment, I don't know, 78, 83, 84 minutes within that period, where it looked like there was a ball onto Gerrard moving forward, and he just held his position. And it's not a slight on Gerrard specifically. Yeah. It just happened to be him in that moment, and it sort of just summed up how I feel at the moment about our midfield. There's never anybody between the D and the centre circle, really, and it really frustrates me when, you know, the centre forwards look isolated and we seem to be playing with the advanced midfielders seem to be holding wider positions than we used to, and nothing seems to be clicking at the moment. It's a frustrating time.
Yeah, definitely. Nice one, Jack. Disappointed, dejected, pick an adjective that basically describes the misery that is being a Liverpool fan right now. Someone pointed out to me it's like the good old days when we first started out Redmen and we had to do these after Roy fucking Hodgson.